Welcome to your February property market update. Hi, I'm Geoff Tomkins from GCT Property. Today I want to answer a question I'm getting asked every day. Should you wait or should you invest now in Greater Brisbane? Let's get into it. Right now, Queensland is experiencing huge population growth. We saw around 400,000 new residents arrive in 2025. That is a massive number, and every one of those people needs a place to live. They either rent or they buy. Either way, it adds pressure to the housing market. Now here's the real issue. We simply do not have enough homes. Australia needs around 1.2 million homes over the next 5 years, but last year only about 196,000 new dwellings were delivered. That is well short of the target, and that shortage is being felt strongly here in Queensland, especially in Greater Brisbane. Let's talk about prices. Brisbane has seen strong growth. The median property price is now around $1.3 million, and that is roughly 22% higher. That is a big jump, and it shows how much demand is still in the market, even with higher interest rates compared to previous years. Now here is what is happening with the rental market, because this is a big part of the story. Rental income has increased by around 8.5%. That is significant, and it's one of the key reasons investors are coming back. Rents have continued to rise, vacancy rates remain extremely low, and tenants are competing hard for quality homes. Now the next big question is interest rates. We have recently seen a rate increase. That does make borrowing a little more expensive, and some buyers will feel that in their repayments. But this type of rate rise is unlikely to derail the Brisbane market. We have seen in the past that property markets can continue to perform even during periods of higher rates, especially when demand is strong. In Brisbane, population growth remains high. Rental vacancy rates are still very low, and housing supply is extremely tight. Those factors matter more than short-term rate movements. What this rate increase is more likely to do is slow the market slightly, not stop it, and not reverse it. For buyers, this actually creates more certainty and more opportunity to plan properly. For long-term investors, the fundamentals in Greater Brisbane remain very strong. Investor appetite is also strengthening, and it's likely to keep building through the first half of the year. The reason is simple: rents are rising, and Brisbane still looks affordable compared to many other capital cities. So investors are looking at Brisbane and thinking long-term. Now we also need to talk about government incentives, because these will add more momentum. First home buyers can now purchase with as little as a 5% deposit with a government guarantee. That will bring tens of thousands of new buyers into the market. And when more buyers enter, competition increases. There is also the new Help to Buy scheme. This allows eligible Australians to buy a home with the federal government contributing up to 30% for existing homes and up to 40% for new builds. This is a major demand driver, and history shows these schemes lift demand and they lift prices, especially in the low and mid-price segments. And when those segments rise, it pushes pressure upward across the rest of the market too. That includes established homes, family-friendly low-rise apartments, and quality suburbs close to employment, schools, and transport. Now we come back to the question: should you wait or invest now in Greater Brisbane? Here's the reality: demand is strong, population growth is strong, supply is still not keeping up, rents are rising, and more buyers are about to enter the market. That means waiting could actually cost you more, not just in price, but in missed opportunity. Now that doesn't mean you should buy anything. It means you should buy strategically. You need to choose the right location, the right property type, and the right price point, because that's where the real long-term performance comes from. If you want help working out what makes sense for you, I'd love to chat. You can book a strategy call with me by using the link around this page, and we can discuss how you can take advantage of this hot market. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next market update.